Boom shakalaka. You know, had you have bought just $12,000 of Holochain a few months back, you would be a millionaire today. Why didn't you do that? In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at, does an even better opportunity exist for Holochain? Could a mere $856.89 make you a millionaire? Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at, could a mere $856 of Holochain make you a millionaire? Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. It helps out so much. Now guys, as I was saying, I made a video on Holochain. Actually, it was one of my top picks for 2020. And had you have purchased that, you would have 83x'd your money. Now, if you didn't do that, does the same opportunity exist today? We're going to go take a look at that. Now, Holochain price today, it's at 2.5 cents. Holochain price a year ago, it was at $0.0003. I don't even know. It's like 1/100 of 3 cents. That's 1/30 of a cent, something like that. Well, it has gone up quite dramatically. And generally I say all-time high, do not buy. So, use some caution. But we're going to take a look at Holochain and see how realistically a mere $800 some could make you a millionaire. Now, Holochain in and of itself is actually not a blockchain. It's a framework in which you can build a blockchain, but it's not itself a blockchain. It's actually pretty confusing, and I think you have to be a brilliant person in order to figure it out. But this little video here does a pretty good job, a framework for distributed apps. And they had some news this week that potentially sent the price intergalactic. The news that came out was a US patent was granted for Holochain distributed app framework. And you're probably saying like what I said when I saw this, and I'm like, hey, this is supposed to be open source stuff. What are we doing getting patents? Are we like XRP? Are we like hetero hash graph? Well, it turns out that in reality, this patent is actually a critical component of the open source license for Holochain. It actually protects Holochain users and dApp users on Holochain. And so this is actually apparently good. And it's their intention to use this innovation and share it openly within the context of the Holochain open source framework. So they're patenting something so that people can use it strictly on Holochain itself. Now, what is this patent? Well, it's this pretty cool graphic right here. But basically, the patent focuses on methods for saving, storing, and retrieving data in a multi-node computing system where no single node has a comprehensive index of nodes or content managed by these nodes. Basically, as you can see by the diagram below, the RRDHT gets efficient sharding and storage redundancy by many nodes with overlapping ranges of data they're responsible for. You know, anytime somebody said sharding years ago, I never would have thought of what I think of nowadays when somebody says sharding. We get fast lookups by being able to jump to known peer addresses across a circle, and we have a simple way of representing who is responsible for holding data. This model turns out to be very efficient for managing a self-healing DHT. So they got a patent for this, and after they got that patent, that was on the 25th, and if we take a look at the Holochain price on the 25th, it was like here, and it just went intergalactically, went from 0.007 all the way up to 2.5 cents. Now, what you guys really want to know is, could you be a millionaire from Holochain? Like $856 of Holochain, is it possible to be a millionaire? So, let's take a look at things. Had you have bought Holochain after I made that video where I said, hey, it's one of the top coins for 2020, which it wasn't. It's one of the top coins for 2021. I was off by a year. But had you have done that, you could have 83x'd your money. You could have bought it for $0.0003 and sold it for 2.5 cents right now. But does that same opportunity exist today? Let's say you take $1,000 and invest it in Holochain today. That would get you 40,160 hot. Now, let's say that Holochain keeps producing, keeps doing some great things, actually gets quite a bit of use, ends up becoming like the thing for NFTs and for DeFi and for all of that. and gets into the top 10 on CoinMarketCap. Well, right now, Chainlink is sitting at 10. It has a $13 billion market cap. If Holochain were to do that and get a $13 billion market cap, right now the market cap is $4.2 billion. Well, guess what? You would 3x your investment. That's not bad, right? From your mere $1,000, you would have $3,033 with an 8-cent Holochain. But 3xing your investment, who really cares about that stuff, right? So, let's say that Holochain really does become the next chain for DeFi. It becomes the definitive DeFi chain, supplanting Ethereum, replacing Ethereum. If that were to happen, you would get Ethereum's market cap, $243 billion. Okay? Now, if that were to happen with your $1,000 investment, you would 57x your investment. Now, that's getting pretty good. That's getting close to that 83% or 83x that we had previously. Now, if that happened, if it replaced Ethereum and the rest of the market just stayed right where it is right now, you would have $56,695 with a $1.41 hot. Now, this is where things get interesting because we know the market's not standing still. We know we're in a bull run. At least we hope we are. And generally in bull runs, things tend to go up. So let's say that this continues to go up. And not only does it replace Ethereum, but it becomes one of the first $1 trillion altcoins. I mean, Bitcoin just hit $1 trillion. Well, let's have the first $1 trillion altcoin. If that were to happen, you would 233x your investment, making you $233,314 on a $5.81 Holochain. Now that's getting pretty exciting. 233xing your investment. I bet everybody's signing up for that, But, with that, you would need to spend like $4,000 on Holochain to be a millionaire. And really, who wants to spend that much to be a millionaire? So, let's look further into the future. Let's say, hey, you know what? This bull run comes and goes. But you know what comes after this bull run? The next bull run in, say, like 2025. It seems to be happening every 4 years nowadays. Well, let's say that Holochain becomes the new DeFi chain, and it keeps growing. And, by that time, instead of the 10 trillion they're predicting we have in crypto, we're going to have like $100 trillion in crypto by that time. Well, if that happens, it's very reasonable to understand that Holochain could be a $5 trillion asset. Now, if that happened, here's the exciting stuff. You would 1,167x your investment, making you $1.16 million off of your $1,000 investment in Holochain with a $29 hot. Now, if that were to happen, and that's a lot of ifs, but it's certainly possible, anything could happen. If that were to happen, you would become a millionaire from a mere investment of $856.89. Simple as that, little mathematics, all fun stuff. So guys, if you did enjoy that video, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll catch you later. Peace.